I'm going back now to a project that we created that connects to the database. The goal eventually is to set it up with the graphical user interface that we just created. So let's go over that code. We created this class called tax lookup DAO. I'll click here in open declaration and just look at this code right here. So this is basically executing this code once because we put it here in static. This will get initialized automatically and it will populate this hash table with data. So what I want to do here now is let's just run this code just to see if it works. Again, this is one of the projects we did previously. And let's run that and do that. Now, one of the enhancements that we made in class was we wanted to make sure that this can handle any data type. Okay, so, well, not any data type, I'm sorry, any case. So I think the suggestion was that let's make this a tree map. We'll then have to make this be compatible with the map right here. We'll use the map interface. Let's import Java util. And same here, let's import Java util. Now within this tree map, we're going to tell it to ignore the case. So what we're going to do here is in the constructor, we'll type in string, period, and let's click here on case insensitive. That'll make it ignore the cases. So if we go back here and let's change this to AL with the lowercase, it should still work. Let's see if we got any errors. Looks good. Now again, the goal is to take this project and to use it within our GUI project. So the first thing, let's go over what's happening here. Based on these lookup values, I then instantiate this object. This represents a loop. So this is array stream, stuff like that. Just in case you don't like this loop, I'll delete this for a second. Let's say you hate that loop because it's not familiar with you, because you're not familiar with Java 8 as much. I'll do the for each loop. Okay, I'll then copy this code right here. And since I use the name state here, I'll just put state right there. So this is just another way of writing that same for loop that we just had before. And let's run this again just to make sure it still works. And it works fine. Now again, the goal is to take this project and to use it with the GUI project. So this was a review of this particular code. In the next video, we will put the two together.